What's up, my Uber and delivery drivers? What's going on? It's hot Thursday. Wanted to talk to you about what I think of DoorDash so far. A couple weeks in, and first of all, as far as scheduling goes, so there is scheduling just like with Grubhub, but there's not levels. So I kind of like that. It's not like there's partner and then pro and then premier with Grubhub, where the premier guy gets first crack at the schedule, and then and it goes on a sliding scale from there. Everybody has the same opportunity to get on the schedule. It's at midnight every night, basically, 5 days out. But the best ones obviously go quickly. So like in my area in the valley here, North Hollywood, Burbank area, those shifts go right away. The guy at orientation mentioned this to me, and he's right. Right at midnight, they're basically gone within like 15-20 seconds. For some reason, this area is very hot. And so I would have to schedule in other areas if I wanted to. The good news is not all, is like, it's not the end all of things as far as getting on the schedule. If you're lucky and it gets busy, you can still get on. Like, for example, I wasn't scheduled for anything today, but I turned on the app at about noon, and like 15 minutes later, it highlighted red and said busy, giving me the option to push the button dash now. So then, hit dash now, and then it shows you, okay, until what time do you want to dash? Do you want to dash, for half an hour till 1? Do you want to dash till 1:30 or 2? So I hit till 2. Yeah, I dashed for, like 2.5 hours, and made, what did I make, like, I think like $30, just because I really hardcore cherry picked. But that brings me to the area of pay. Kind of weak sauce, to be totally honest with you. I would tend to make a lot more with Grubhub, especially the way that Grubhub was before. Not so much now, although yes, I do still make more on the average Grubhub order now, even after the pay decrease. It's still better, but yeah, it's not that good. I get a lot of these really low offers. I'll show you a few that just don't make sense. This was late last month. You see all these, 5 something, 5 something, 5 something, 5 something. Yeah, only the last one was like 640. Yeah, just not that great. No bueno. So yeah, not super impressed. I think the pay definitely needs some help. And until it does, I just have to, keep cherry picking. I suggest that you guys do the same thing. Just, you're going to have to cherry pick, because these, DoorDash offers are pretty low in general due to the fact of how they do it. At least with DoorDash, if it gets busy, you can get on and hopefully grab, something, out of your cherry picking efforts. So I do like that part. About the other thing I don't like is just the meticulousness as far as when you are picking up an offer, picking up a delivery, all of the like little steps that you have to go through. I'll show you an example from some screenshots that I took today. So here's one, like, okay, you have to check off the items like this, right? So you have to check off each thing that that's in the order. That's new. That's different from other apps. And then even after you check them off, it'll show you this stupid little screen. Are you sure you have 2 of that item? Or are you sure you have 3? Or whatever. And then even after you check them all off and you hit okay, I got it, then it'll show you this. Double check that you have all the items. This restaurant is known to miss things. And it's not really that. I don't think it's because it seems to be popping up on every single order. I do like the fact that you don't have to take a picture of a receipt, though. That's good. Pay orders that you have to pay for yourself seem to be very rare. I've had 1 out of the 3 weeks I'm doing this, and that was at a barbecue place where I had to pay with the red card when I got there. Aside from that, they're usually already paid for. Unlike with Postmates, it's kind of like 50-50 shot. You might have to pay, you might not. And then when you do, yeah, you have to take a photo of the receipt, blah, 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 blah. Just all these extra steps for, a low-paying job where a lot of the customers don't tip because of the way that the app is set up. But this video isn't about Postmates. I'm just making a comparison. But yeah, it just makes more sense where you're doing less steps and getting, you know, tipped like you should more frequently. DoorDash, you're getting more tipped more frequently as well, a lot more frequently than Postmates, but it's at the cost of getting less from DoorDash itself, and you're still having to jump through some extra hoops. But it's got you know, I've noticed a plus side or two as well, an advantage to Grubhub as far as still being able to get on if it gets busy. But at least, you know, there's a chance. So those are my thoughts on this DoorDash, my friend. So far, I'm gonna keep doing it because Grubhub has gone down as far as pay, and so I'm having to mix this up. Grubhub was my main bread and butter for like the last several months. Now I'm not so sure if they're going to be. It might end up being kind of like a 50-50 deal from this point on until, you know, unless something, you know, changes again or DoorDash starts paying more, then, you know, DoorDash might become my full-time app. But for right now, yeah, I'm just kind of like mixing the two of them. But it's good enough to where, you know, it's at least, you know, getting some offers that make sense. So for now, yeah, I'm gonna keep doing it, and just keep rocking it. Make sure that you hit that red subscribe button and ding the little bell so that you're not missing out on my future videos where I talk about tips, advice, and other useful information. Talk to you later.